Hi friends, the pandemic has taught us a lot of things. First is to take your health seriously and also introduced us more to the digital world. It has shown us that education is possible from homes, something similar to homeschooling, and it has also shown us that a lot of things can take place through the digital mode. Having said that, it has introduced us to some facilities in life, especially to those who didn't have a good work-life balance. This, of course, work from home and other digital modes have their pros and cons. However, the children of today have realized that all this is possible. So the next generation, the coming generation, the generation Z, which is already there, and the future generations, they have realized that money can be earned without so much hard work as our parents or we did. Somewhere down the line, we were introduced to, or we were conditioned to believe that money can be earned only through hard work, and that is true, because hard work doesn't always have to be about manual labor. If a person has a good logical upbringing, creative mind, logical mindset, and a good educational background, and is ready to take risks, then that person can earn without being in the 9 to 5 is cliche, so I would say the 9 to 9 routine, as is the case with most financial sectors in the cities. So now that we have seen that work from home is possible and education through online modes is possible, the new generation will require a lot of convincing to work in a 9 to 9 or 9 to 8 job. So I think going forward, corporates will have tough time recruiting youngsters. Our generation and the previous generations were dedicated. We were brought up in the mindset that without hard work or without a proper job, you will not have a steady income. But now people earn through digital media and a lot of sources, training and other sources, and the avenues are open to everyone. So companies, HR will have to revise their terms and conditions and not get into petty things like 1 minute late, 2 minute late, and all those things, wherein you are just keeping tab of incoming, but there is no tab of how late the person is working, being appraised on whimsical grounds, giving strange and weird reasons for not getting that bonus or the raise or the appraisal or any other benefit. So these are cliched things, and 10 years down the line this will have to be revamped, because I have spoken to a few youngsters, teenagers, and nobody seems to be ready to get into this job routine. Even in my life, I know that enjoyment, taking part in events, enjoying life, and a lot of events I had to skip in life because I was stuck to this job routine, because in jobs you get 1 month off, out of which 15 days is guaranteed at a stretch, 10 to 15 days. Post that, it's up to the management whether they want to give you the leaves or not. And the new generation is really not ready for that. I've seen people quitting when given the hard work, and then recruitment happens, but apart from very few people who are also brought up in a household where jobs, their parents have worked in jobs, worked hard in jobs, and also grown with that mindset, except them, very few are ready to take this hard work on their shoulders, because the new generation is open to, they have so much exposure and they know the avenues. When we were looking for jobs, there were so many restrictions. People from good families or some good backgrounds only took up professions like doctors, engineers, or at the most in the finance sector, administrative or government jobs. This was the norm, and this was what the parents supported too. People who wanted to go in different professions really had to fight it out. I wanted to be part of journalism, however, came from a different background and I couldn't pursue it because those times were different. The world was just changing, things were transitioning, things were getting better for females. Having said that, I also want to tell the new generation of today, those in schools who are giving their board exams and getting ready for the future, and who feel that they want to get into sectors like, I know a friend's son who wants to get into agriculture, anything in agriculture. The agriculture sector is also very vast. There are fisheries, there are different types of farmings. So when educated people get into these sector with proper degrees, the avenues will be different types of organic farming. There are a lot more types of farming and growing and a lot of things available. I am currently in this, I'm not going to elaborate on that. But friends, kids, whatever profession you choose, just ensure that you complete your graduation, take the proper degrees, because with that you will have the right logical mindset. With the degrees you get the proper respect that you need to get into a profession. So even if you are getting into farming, or you're getting into fishery business, or you're getting into some other digital platform, that degree will always give you the respect, and that respect will take you further, because people with your credibility, that will even help your business grow, even if you're getting into business. So always remember that. And for those who do not have the money to follow the passions right away, I would suggest that get into the job sector, work for 5 to 10 years, then make your own money, take the experience, because in a corporate setup you get a different kind of experience. You will get customer service experience, how to deal with people. You will understand how to tackle audit, how to rationally think, how to take the right decisions. With all that experience and of 10 to 15 years, you can get into your passion. It depends. or those people who have you wanted to do something different but could not follow the passion and had to take up jobs to financially support themselves or their families or for any other reason. I think my opinion is that people should work up to 45-50 years and then retire, unless you are into a sector where that working or you're in such a role that excites you or you're passionate about it. It's a different thing, because I've seen nowadays that life is so short. People say that after retirement I will do this, that. People make so many plans, but life has no guarantee. People make plans, but getting too much into the job sector makes your lifestyle, you're traveling by, you're hardly walking, you're into a different lifestyle, and it becomes difficult to start something on your own at a later date. I think people should retire by 45-50 years and then have 10 years to themselves to transition into something nice. Because I've seen people make plans for retirement, and then after retirement they somehow drag themselves, even with health conditions, they somehow drag till 60, and then when they feel that 1 year I'll relax and then take up something, and then things are not the same. People are diagnosed with something, or by that time they've got so used to sitting work and all that they cannot take up something active, unless of course you're in a government job and you will get pension later. It's a different thing. But nowadays if you see that people are mostly into the private sector, and with good medical enhancements, people live longer. So you retire at 60 and lifespans are getting longer, so people live up to 80, average 75-80 or more. Now with advancement in medical facilities, I mean, people are living much longer. So you have to look after yourselves till much later. So you have to gear up to earn that much till you breathe your last, because things are very expensive and you cannot rely on your children or anyone else to take care of you. So this is a message to both people who are working, who are going to work, or who are planning to do something else. Education is important and health is also important. So choose your career decisions wisely and maintain the proper work-life balance. That's all, guys. Thank you. Hope this makes sense.